Hey guys, it's me. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the James Marriott situation and kind of explaining things to people and also reacting to him, reacting to me, reacting to him. So I think James is hilarious. He knows exactly what he's doing. I mean, listen, he paid me to see me without my clothes on. It's more so that the people who watch YouTube videos take everything so seriously. So anyways, he made a video called Nikocado Won't Stop Flirting With Me, which is great. I love the title. Then some of the comments are like, it's so sad how uncomfortable James is. There's no boundaries that Nikocado should have crossed and he did. It's honestly so terrible. I'm so sorry to James. He's so uncomfortable. I'm like, he's not uncomfortable. He paid me first. I didn't like wake up. I mean, this was planned, first of all. But let's say it wasn't. Do you think I just woke up and was like, hey, this is a YouTuber. Let me just like go at the, no, he paid me to see me without my clothes on. He paid me to see my adult content. Then he made a video coming for me. And again, I want to be like, have a sense of humor, but maybe I'm not funny. But his was very funny. But again, instead of people laughing about it, they're like, oh my gosh, James can't sleep at night. Oh my gosh. It's like, dude, he paid for it first before ever talking to me. Dude, he made a video about it first before ever talking to me. Dude, he laughed about it like, and tweeted me and did all these things to make sure. Oh, and then he started liking all my tweets. He knew I would see it and react, and he even said in his video, that was my plan. As if I just like, again, randomly woke up and was like, let's find a YouTuber to make feel bad today. Oh, here, let me just do something. No, I woke up to him doing all this to me. If I was a girl, let's turn that around, and James signed up to my account and then humiliated my private parts and laughed about it, who all of a sudden I would be the victim and be like, wow, that's kind of rude. That's dehumanizing. That's uncalled for. There's no consent to do that. You know, that's not public domain. That is a private page. That is private paid access only. That's not public domain. You know what I mean? Like, that's humiliating. And imagine if I was a girl and I woke up to a video where James came to my page, humiliated me, made videos about it, laughing about it, you know, whatever, saying I overeat. If I was a girl and my response was coming on camera and holding myself and crying and saying, I don't know how to go on, all of a sudden people would be like, wow, that girl's really hurt. Wow, maybe James should have done that. Maybe James should, you know, thought before he acted. Or maybe, you know, maybe that was really uncalled for. That's really not funny. I mean, maybe, you know, criticize something they write, but don't criticize their body, or don't criticize, you know, how big or small their private parts are. Like, and also, I'm not just a regular guy. I'm Nikocado, Avocado, that, as you can see, built a brand on being crazy. And again, it's because it's me. If I was a girl and my reaction was, oh, I'm so sad, you know, I'm just trying to please people. It's something I do to support my grandmother who's sick, and I pay her bills, and it's something I do on the side because I want to support her and I love her, and she's, you know, dying from an illness, and I just, you know, I tried my best, and I'm not here to make anyone upset, but to see him to see him go on camera and make fun of the way I look and, you know, chastise me and, you know, mock me like that really breaks my heart, because I'm only trying to, you know, I feel so, you know, targeted right now. Like, all of a sudden, everyone will be like, whoa, James, maybe you crossed the line there. Nope, it's to crazy, unstable me. So it always works. You have to look at the picture and who the person is. It's me. And watch the comments. I already know them. Listen, girl, I know them. The comments are gonna say, you're only saying it's not that serious because you're trying to backtrack. You're trying to save your reputation. You're trying to save face. Of course you're saying it's not that serious. You're stalling. It's a PR stunt. Of course you're gonna say it's not that serious now, when it was, because you got caught. Because you can see the reaction. You're not hurt that you did it. You're actually upset by the reaction. Like, I see them all coming. You can't win with people, especially if they don't even know you, but they seem to care about your life that much. I mean, that's what's amazing about it to me. It's like, I'm just eating and crying and being myself on camera, and also doing some acting. And someone on the other side of the world that I don't know, have never met, can make a video about me, and 500,000 people want to know, that care enough to know what happened? And there's something that I keep seeing that's always just like, wow, Nick doesn't get British humor. People keep saying Nick doesn't get British humor. And it's like, if you think I was serious, if anyone thinks that I'm like, that's the scary part with social media. I mean, I will do things for views, for attention, and people think that I am just like this normal, this is like any day action, like that I don't know what I'm doing and how it's going to come across on camera. That's going to get commotion, that's going to get people talking, and it's going to result in more views and more subscribers. I gained 10,000 subscribers from this. It's not just Nikocado, but it's people like him that always think that everyone should be liking him too. He should never ever feel hurt. I was not the one who made the video first, who went onto my adult site. I'm so sorry, my dude. No one should feel so uncomfortable put in a situation. I'm like, well, what situation was I put in? I mean, again, I don't care. Oh my god, I feel like people don't know definitions in this world. It's like the people who throw out the word racism, like, that's racist, you're racist. Like, it's really ridiculous when people throw around words that they don't really know what they mean, and it dilutes the meaning of the word and the weight of which it holds, and how it's really important in society to have a word like that for true actions that are that. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I can't even say the word on YouTube, but it starts with an H. Harassment. It goes over people's heads and people think we're serious. Why does Nikocado act like he's entitled to dating James? Oh my god. I am married. I have a husband. Get over it. The things I do on the internet are for the internet, for your entertainment. Get over it. Like, I'm not entitled to anybody. Like, what? And if I actually saw a man waving around a D, you'd be like, why you have that? I mean, that's just a normal reaction to have. Like, why would you even have that in your presence? I'm so uncomfortable seeing how uncomfortable you are. I can't even get through this video. Nikocado should be in jail. Jail for reacting to his video about me and my private parts that he blasted to 1 million people? Like, what? If people can't understand my humor, then that's not my problem. If people don't like that I'm cringe, that is my brand, you guys. I'm deliberately cringe. And James knows that, and that's why this worked. He took the piss at me, and everyone loved it. And if I take the piss back, people are like, oh my god, he's so serious, he's gonna come and get you. It's like, oh my god, people don't know that I'm in a relationship, that I'm married, that I will say crazy things on the internet for attention, and it just goes over everyone's heads every time. Here we go. Why can't people see that Nick is clearly not being serious either? Finally, okay, so I had to scroll down all of this. I had to scroll down a lot to see one comment, one rational, logical comment that, it's not that serious. I am not serious, and neither is he. Do you think if I wasn't a YouTuber that he would take his free time to make a video? He would pay for a site like this, he would give someone money to see them without clothes on, and then go and make YouTube videos about it? Of course not. He's doing it because it's me. He's doing it because he knows my name gets the clicks. He's doing it because he knows I would react. People, oh my god, everything is so serious to them. And people are just like, oh my gosh, he can't understand British humor. Someone said here, British humor has left the chat. Okay, why is it humorous for him to make a video, but for me to react and say, well, you must like it if you paid me for it, all of a sudden, or me to be like, you do not really have a girlfriend, she's a paid actor, and people to be like, oh my god, he's so bad, he's making you uncomfortable. Like, why is that humor and mine not? Maybe I'm not funny to people, that's fine, but it's still irony. It's still sarcasm. Whether you are laughing or you enjoy it, it's not serious. He is a lot funnier than me. Okay. He's an actual comedian, I think. I don't even know. I think he's really funny. That's why I love him. He even said he's doing this for views, and it went right over everyone's heads. He even mentioned, he's like, the things I'll do for views, you know, and I'll say the same thing too. People are like, oh, you do everything for views. You don't care about your audience. It's like, no, James is an entertainer. I'm an entertainer. But I guess I have to be the villain for my whole career on YouTube, which is fine. That man has never heard an accent before. Where was he born? Yes, I've heard an accent before. I was joking to get a reaction on you. It worked. But like, dang, people are dumb. As soon as Jane made this video, I felt so uncomfortable. It's not that I think that everyone's attracted to me. It's that clearly you paid for it for a reason. And again, his reasoning obviously was to make a video out of it, which is fine. I feel so sorry for him. You can see he's about to cry. What? James is fine, everybody. James is fine. He can take the piss at me, I can take the piss at him, and guess what? He's sleeping just fine because he's getting money out of this, and so am I. And you are over there commenting like you know more or better. This video is so hilarious, but I'm also concerned for James's safety. I don't, again, it just is like, are these children? Are these like 12-year-olds? I'm just like, if you take everything you see online seriously, you're gonna... I just like, wow. Nick is such a troll. He's doing this for attention. Why do you think he made a video first? For attention too. And now this has become a breeding ground for people to like attack me. You know, Nick and his McDonald's hair are disgusting. I'm honestly terrified for James. Nick takes everything the wrong way. It's like, yeah, it was done on purpose. Just like his video was done first on purpose. Just like my reaction now is on purpose because I still need the views and you're still watching this. It's like, it makes me really worried for humanity sometimes. It's just, unfortunately, it's not James's fault. It's not James's fault at all. It's that this has become a breeding ground for people who already don't like me, who already have perceptions of me because of whatever videos they've seen about me, which again are for views too. Like, and then I'm over here, you know, it's just like, James's intention was literally to keep people laughing, but people are twisting it and using it as, oh my god, James is so nervous, James is scared, James needs to call the police because someone called him attractive. Again, it's not his fault. He didn't even say anything that would even remotely make people be like, oh my god, he has to call the police. Oh my god, what Nick did was horrible. Like, nothing he said would even make people come to that conclusion. It's all the people who already have these perceptions about me, all these who have heard all these lies, or people who have seen all the mishmash compilations of me and all my meltdowns where I'm crazy. Again, people think I'm serious in them. I've been telling people for 2 weeks I'm about to shave my head and have a fake meltdown. And people think, oh no, that's you, just give an excuse, you really are crazy. Like, oh my god. It's so crazy. The internet, like, I literally, anyone that has been watching my channels for the past week, I'm so sick of my hair and I'm like, I really want to shave it like last time because it got like 4 million views or something. I'm like, oh my god, I want to do it again. And I'm like, first I want to dye my hair, then shave it, and then melt down about the hair being gone. Like, it's a 3-part series of meltdowns. And like, honestly, I've been saying that for so long, and I'm gonna do it, and everyone's gonna be like, wow, he's unstable. Wow, he needs to be locked up. Oh my god. No, he says he's trolling, but no real person would ever do this. It's like, I know my brand. It's cringe and drama and overeating. You think I gained millions of followers and almost 500 million views? 500 million views from being cute and nice? No. If you think I don't know what I'm doing, then joke's on you. It's like, oh my god. And people know the real me, and people see it too. It's not like I'm always trolling, but I'll do things every once in a while, and this was perfect. But again, him taking the piss at me was great. Me taking the piss at him was, oh my god. His safety. He's at risk. It's like, oh, come on, you guys. I am married. Get over it. Move on. And it's so funny, too, because when I was trying to think of my angle, like how I would approach the video, I was like, do I cry? Do I melt down? Do I clickbait them? I mean, look at the thumbnail. I posed for that. And it goes right over everyone's heads. It's just like, I have a choice to decide how I would react to this. Like, am I gonna cry? Am I gonna be angry? Am I gonna... And I chose to do this because I thought it'd be more lighthearted, a lot more tasteful, and something different than me just crying. And I knew it would be a reaction. That's why I left in the skin comment. I debated about leaving that in because I was like, oh my god, that's really like, ooh. But I was like, but it's gonna get people, it's gonna stick with them because they're, and literally I can sit here and tell you, be like, oh yeah, I knew exactly how that would come across. I'm not stupid. If people think I'm stupid and clueless and I don't know what I'm doing, but somehow I have 500 million views and 4 YouTube channels and millions of followers, and I just don't know what I'm doing, like, then joke's on them at the end of the day. It's like, wow, I could pretend to be crazy, or I could, you know, give someone a compliment, which is what the angle I decided to take in this. I'm like, let me give him a let me be like, ooh, yeah, you like that? Ooh, you like that, Poppy? Here, I'll make a special picture for you. You know what I mean? Because I knew everyone would pay to go see it because they want to see what photo it was. And it worked. It's social media. It's made to make people have fun, pass time. It's entertainment. it's not what people are making it now. Again, it's not James's fault. His videos, I have no critique with. That's why the first video is just like, wow, this is really good. I love his videos. Roast me more. Send me followers. You know what I mean? Like, I'm okay with that. It's more so, I kind of feel bad for him because this wasn't his intention, I know. But also, I feel bad for myself, which, oh my god, look at me, all victim over here. But, like, no! Like, it's not that serious. I need a sign on my banner on YouTube that says, it's not that serious. Would people still watch the meltdowns? Absolutely. I remember, I've talked about this before, I was having a conversation with I talked about this. And this is so generic too, so I mean, the things I talk with my YouTuber friends in private, I do keep private. But something like this, what they said, I've been saying for years. They're, you know, encouraging me to have like a website or a landing page or something. I'm like, I know, but in the back of my head, I think like, if I tell people, hey, I'm an actor, or hey, I do things to get a rise for clicks, or like, part of it's real, part of it's not, people don't know what to believe, and that's what makes it fascinating, and people can't help but come back. I'm like, if I explain that in writing, what if I lose followers? They're like, oh my god, I'm not watching again. And they were both like, first of all, you can literally say it's all an act and they will still watch because it's funny, or because it's entertaining, or because people are bored, or because you really know how to make people talk, or you are good at being entertaining. Like, whether it's the cringe type of entertaining, or like the, oh my, like for example, the housewives fighting. Like, there's some characters on that show that I don't like. I'm like, ooh. But almost you want to see what the villain does next. It sticks with you more than the nice girl that just sits there. You know what I mean? Like, you're always going to remember the one that was the loudest. The squeakiest wheel gets the most attention. And that has always been my card. And I can sit down right now and explain that to people. And they're still going to be like, oh my gosh, leave James alone. How could you? And I'm like, oh my god. I really do like him. I think he's funny. I don't like him. I'm not coming over and flying over, and I mean, like, people think I'm this crazy like stalker or something. Again, it's perceptions that have been painted. For the record, I'll say it again, whether people believe it or not, it's not that serious. I clearly know what I'm saying to make sure that he, like I said in my head, let me give him something to react to. You know, like, and then he's saying in his head, I'm gonna be like, don't react to this video, Nick. Knowing that I'm gonna react. Like, it's, anyways, I loved his video. I thought it was hilarious. I laughed the whole time. I literally laughed the whole time. Orlin laughed. The people I talked to about it thought, oh my god, this is really funny. I went live streaming, and I live streamed for about an hour, and everyone was like, oh my god, it's hilarious. Like, I saw zero. And don't think, oh, well, you're just preaching to the choir. You're just preaching to the choir, preaching your little echo chamber or something. No. Anyone, I mean, I have a lot of haters on my live streams, okay? A lot of haters. And no one was like, wow, James needs to call an attorney. Wow, James needs the police involved. But then looking at the comments under his channel, people were saying that. So I don't know if he has lots of children followers. If that's part of the issue, because I just don't know how you go from that to that. He also makes videos about really popular people like Jojo Siwa, James Charles, Tana Mojo, Trisha Paytas. So yeah, of course, I mean, if he was just sitting down talking by him, like, about his life, you know, he might get a couple thousand views, who knows? But since it's about the big YouTubers, of course it's gonna get more attention. But still, no, I consider him a very good YouTuber, and which is why I thought it was an honor that he would give me this gift of attention. Because he knows what I'm doing. He knows, and I know what he's doing. But again, I like him. I think he's funny. I feel like I wouldn't even be making this video if people could have just like enjoyed the video. Be like, yeah, like, this is funny. Like, clearly Nick's taking the piss. Clearly he's taking, no, but people don't see that. They think Nick's being so serious. They think I'm that serious. And am I that good of an actor? I think I'm a really bad actor. So how are people coming to this conclusion? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm really bad at acting. Squeezing my tears out. You know, well, some of it's real. Some of it's real, some of it's not. But in terms like this, like, I'm being sarcastic. I'm just like, ooh, I like that. Ooh, twinning, we're twins. Like, if you think that's a serious... Like, would I say that if the camera wasn't on, knowing it would get a reaction? Of course not. I guess it's because 99% of people who watch my YouTube channel have never met me in real life, so, oh geez, I guess this is what I get. But anyway, I feel like I'm going in circles now. I don't know if it's children, if he has a lot of, a large audience whose brains aren't fully developed, or just not, you know, not even that. I know that sounds mean. More like not life experience. Or it's more so when you're younger, you don't have the instinct to sense when someone's joking or not. You know what I mean? And people are like, well, look at you. You didn't get his joke. Yes, I did. I totally knew he was joking, which is why I decided to play my cards the way I did to get a reaction back. Do you think if I sat there and just laughed the whole video, if people would have talked about it? No. I know what I'm doing. If I would have just reacted to this video how I originally did when I first saw it, when I first saw this video, I literally laughed the whole video, and I watched it with, well, Orlin came to the room, and I restarted it, and then we watched it together, and I just laughed. I'm like, wow, this is really good. And then I sat down with Orlin, we were in the living room, I'm like, okay, I need to react, but like, what, you know, do I cry? Should I have a meltdown? And that's when I decided I'm just gonna be like, oh, he likes it, oh. And I said, I need to do something that would make people remember it and talk about it. Because if I just sat there and laughed like I originally did, no one's gonna remember that or care about that. They're gonna remember if I'm cringy. They're gonna remember if I'm drama. How do you think I built my brand, you stupid people? Oh my God, thinking that I'm that serious. And then am I here now exposing myself that, oh, I'm an actor? Well, then look how many comments down below saying, Nick, you're not an actor. Nick, you're a terrible actor. You're a D-list actor. Nick, you're just a terrible troll. No, Nick, you need mental help. No, Nick, you have problems. You need a therapist, and you need a therapist for your therapist's therapist. Like, I could literally tell people that I'm taking the piss, and they're not gonna believe it, and they're gonna say that I need psychiatric help. I mean, if you look at my most viewed videos on my main channel, they're about, I mean, no offense, James, but they're not about Tana, they're not about Shane, they're not about Jeffrey, they're not about Trisha, they're not about Jake Paul, they're not about Gabby Hanna. Again, James, love your content. I think it's funny. But if you go through my most viewed videos on my main channel, let's make sure that everything's covered there. Eating my husband. Me. Oh, there's one collab. There's two collabs. And then me. Collab, me. Me, collab. Me, collab. Me, collab. Me, collab. So literally 85-90% of it is just doing what I know how to do. Eat good food, tell great stories, be dramatic, be a little cringy, be a little crazy. Oh my God, Nick, he's so narcissistic. Look at him bragging. You're not that special. I see the comments already. Like, I'm 2 steps ahead of you. I literally thought here and I saw, like, I'm a very fast thinker. I literally saw and I said, I'm going to show this. People are going to comment about it, saying they don't like that I'm showing off my video. Everything becomes a reaction. So, that's all I really got to say. So you can think I'm this stupid, crazy person that needs to be locked up in jail because I called someone attractive and didn't know that would make him feel unsafe. Like, okay, go ahead and you can think that, but the truth is that's not the truth. It's a joke. It's literally, I was joking. He was joking. We were both joking. And joke's on you because you're going back and forth between our videos now, trying to be the police. You're like, I'm gonna be the detective. I'm gonna say, oh, Nick is creepy. Poor James, so uncomfortable. It's, you know, I've been up for like 4 or 5 hours. It's been hundreds and hundreds of new people coming over. So, you know, I really have nothing to complain about. So what if people think I'm crazy? At the end of the day, I have a husband who loves me. I'm safe. You know, I'm fed. Clearly. But, yeah. Anyways, that's my video. Not mad at James. And people are like, you shouldn't be mad at him. You should be saying sorry for making him so uncomfortable. You know, it's totally gonna happen. It is what it is, and people will always love to hate. It's not just like hate, they love to hate. You know, like the fact that could get 500,000 views like that means that people care to know. You know, if I truly don't care about someone, I don't want to see what they do next. Like, for example, I have a family member who can't stand Donald Trump and all his antics or whatever. I'm not going to tell you if I agree with him or not, or if I think his policies are good. I'm not going to tell you where I stand on the political spectrum. It's always been a mystery to my viewers. I never get into politics. But just talking about the behavior of Trump, which we can all admit is different than other presidents. One of my family members will not read anything about him. If it comes up on the news, the channel is switched. If you bring him up, she'll say, you know, I don't want to hear about it. I have no interest. I don't like him, and I have no interest to know what if I don't like him, I have a limited amount of space in my head, a limited amount of time in my day. I don't need to know because I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, that is true disinterest. That is true, you know, apathy. That is true distancing yourself from something that brings you discomfort or displeasure or whatever. So for all these people, again, you're going to see him on this comment, gosh, you're so cringy. Oh my God, go away. I got it yesterday on my Instagram. One of the top comments was like, oh my God, go away. And I'm thinking like, dude, my Instagram is private. You waited probably days or weeks for me to finally get around to a preview because I'm having thousands of people a day. They just sit there and I finally have to accept them. You wait for me to accept you to my private page, to comment, to tell me to go away from my own page. And they're still there. They did it on, like, it's twisted. It's like psychology. It's like, but you're so interested to know what I say or do next. It's very odd how this works. And especially on social media. And I'm like, why are you telling me to go away from my own page? You came to me, to my page. Stay on your own page, post whatever you want. Like, true apathy, true disdain, true dislike would be you blocking me and not thinking about me and doing what makes you happy. Not coming to my page, waiting for me to approve you, only to tell me that you don't like me and that I need to go away. But you came to my page. I'm not going to go away from my own page. I'm telling you, it makes me, my true self, again, the version of me off camera, you know, deciding how to play things out, I sit down, I'm like, wow. And I'm not saying I'm super bright and smart, like I'm this great mastermind and I'm a stable genius that, you know, I have a mask of being crazy, but underneath I'm like that successful or that smart. I'm really not that smart. I can't have an ad. I'm really bad at numbers. But I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been a viewer and a influencer at the same time. Whether you think I'm influencing the world or not, go ahead and call me names. We need the comments for the algorithm. Go ahead. But but no, seriously, like I think I've been on both ends of the stick where it's like I'm a viewer of a YouTuber. You know, I was just a viewer of YouTube. I didn't even know people made money on YouTube till a couple years ago. I was just a viewer, and I think without knowing the other side, what I've been through now, I probably, if I saw this video, what I'm making right now, and I wasn't a YouTuber, oh my God, maybe this video's not going to relate to anybody. Whatever. They're just going to say I'm narcissistic and delusional. Whatever. Okay. It's so fascinating to me. I mean, YouTubers, I think, watching this video will be like, yeah, we go through it all the time. You know what I mean? Especially the ones that do things that have more acting and like James. I mean, he's clearly acting as well, you know. He's clearly saying things out of sarcasm 90% of the time. So, he's gonna get it. I think a lot of other people are gonna get it, but I don't even know what to say anymore. This is a long video. I just felt like talking about it. So, excuse me. I need to eat. That's acid reflux. It's time for my mukbang. Hey. Everyday video. Shout out Yummy Bites TV. Everyday videos. Till I get a heart attack. That's literally my theme song, girl. Literally, I keep on going and hustling until the heart stops. That sounds very dark, but I mean, it's kind of true. But it's not, but it is. Oh my God. Anyways, have a great day. Stay safe out there with whatever's going on in your life, in your world. And lighten up. Lighten up. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be shaving my head soon. It's going to get millions of views and everyone's going to talk about it and they say I'm a mental case or whatever. Oh, maybe I'm mental because I'm having to plan it out. And no true sane person would have to plan out degrading themselves online. I mean, it's all conspiracies with me, huh? Am I off my rocker? Am I an actor? Is it true? Is it not? Do I know what I'm doing? All conspiracies. I see it all the time. But I'm definitely not like, again, I didn't wake up and do anything to anybody. This was my reaction to what he did first, and I'm fine with it. I loved it. It gave me 10,000 followers. He was really funny. I mean, I thought that video was genuinely funny. And then I reacted back in a way that I thought would be funny. Well, I knew it would be cringy. I knew, especially the skin comment. I mean, there's a lot of things that I knew. It's just the commenters now who are, it's his video now, his second video. So he's made 2 videos about it. This is my second video, I guess. It's becoming like a cesspool, a breeding ground for we hate Nick. Nick is awful. This just proves he needs to be locked up. This just proves he's a creeper stalker. And again, it's because it's me. If I was a girl and my reaction was, oh, I'm so sad. You know, I'm just trying to please people. It's something I do to support my grandmother who's sick, and I pay her bills, and it's something I do on the side because I want to support her and I love her, and she's, you know, dying from an illness, and I just, you know, I tried my best, and I'm not here to make anyone upset, but to see him to see him go on camera and make fun of the way I look and, you know, chastise me and, you know, mock me like that really breaks my heart because I'm only trying to, you know, I feel so, you know, targeted right now. Like, all of a sudden, everyone will be like, whoa, James, maybe you crossed the line there. Nope, it's to crazy, unstable me. So it always works.